Elon Musk's Project Origin just changed smartphones forever. 2026. It's late 2026. A quiet press release drops from Tesla, almost too quiet. The kind that feels like someone pressed publish by accident. No flashy keynote, no hour-long live stream, not even one of those cryptic Elon tweets with a single emoji. Just a title. Introducing Project Origin. Within 10 minutes, the internet is on fire. People aren't asking what it is. They're asking why it exists because nothing about it resembles a typical product launch. The whisper phase. Before this moment, rumors floated around for years. A Tesla phone, a Mars-ready communicator, a satellite slab, depending on which late-night Reddit thread you got lost in. But the strangest part? Every leak looked different. One engineer claimed it didn't even have a screen. Another swore the prototype curved like a riverstone. One leak said it could charge from sunlight. Another said it didn't need charging at all. Nobody could agree. Except for one thing. They all insisted it wasn't actually a phone. That's what made people lean in. Why this moment matters. Think back. Before the first iPhone, phones were basically electronic bricks. Before electric cars went mainstream, the world thought EVs were golf carts with grandiose delusions. Before reusable rockets, landing a booster sounded like sci-fi. Every seismic tech shift starts with a moment that looks ridiculous. And Project Origin? Yeah, it looked ridiculous. Because this wasn't a device meant to beat the latest phone. It was meant to make the idea of a phone feel old. What people think it is. Now let's get this out of the way. Project Origin did have features, or at least things Tesla quietly hinted at. A connection that piggybacks off the Starlink mesh, so it works even where no service is the default. A body carved from a new alloy designed for extreme temperatures. A charging system that sips energy from light, heat, and motion. Barely noticeable, but enough that you forget what a charger looks like. An AI layer that learns your routines, not in a creepy, record everything way, but like a loyal assistant that knows when you need silence and when you need a nudge. Cool, sure. But none of this justified the hype. People weren't freaking out about the features. They were freaking out because of what wasn't being shown. There was no camera bump, no speaker grill, no SIM slot, no visible OS, no app icons, nothing familiar. The device didn't look like it wanted to replace your phone. It looked like it wanted to replace your relationship with technology. It's not a phone. The first real twist came when a former Tesla designer, who obviously requested anonymity, let something slip in an interview. We didn't build Project Origin to compete with phones, we built it to outlive them. And that sentence hit like thunder, because suddenly everyone realized they were asking the wrong question. It wasn't, what can it do? It was, what does it free you from? What it's actually for. Here's the beautiful part. Project Origin wasn't about apps or notifications or megapixels or biometrics. It was about space. Not outer space, your space. Your attention, your time, your mental breathing room. Instead of flooding you with pings, it filtered your world into only what mattered in the moment. A device that fades into the background until needed, like tech was always supposed to be. And then came the second twist. Elon had hinted for years that phones were temporary tools, placeholders until something more intuitive arrived. Something that worked with humans, not against our focus, our well-being, our sanity. Project Origin, according to insiders, was designed to be the first step toward a post-smartphone world. Not a replacement, an exit ramp. The real secret. Weeks later, a patent filing surfaced, likely not by accident. It describes something called Proximity Adaptive Interface. In plain English, the device doesn't have a fixed interface. It becomes what you need in the moment. Near your desk, it displays productivity tools on a surface. In your car, it syncs with the vehicle and acts as a command node. In the wilderness, it switches to survival mode with Starlink signaling. Meditating, it shuts up unless someone's literally on fire. Speaking with someone, it disables all alerts because humans deserve full presence. It wasn't a phone. It was a shape-shifting personal environment manager. And suddenly, the lack of screen, ports, and apps made sense. This wasn't about calling your friend, it was about calling a new era. The viral question. By the end of 2026, the world still didn't know exactly when Project Origin would hit shelves, or if it even would. Some say 2027. Some say it's a prototype for something far bigger. Some think it's bait for competitors. But everyone agrees on one thing. If this device is real, smartphones as we know them just entered their final chapter. And the only question left is, when the world moves beyond the phone, will you move with it?